All right, it's live. I'm on I've got the cross current here. Starting my commute slowly. For those of you who aren't subscribed, consider see me do my commute. It's beautiful weather today. I got the 360 camera, so you can check out some more details here. 742 miles. And then one thing, so the cross current comes with a rear light, but this one is battery operated. I've drained the batteries on that. I'm trying a new one here, which is automatic. You just bump it, it automatically turns on, and then when you stop, it'll brighten up automatically as well. So it does both, which is kind of cool. So you'll see, I'm going to post a video on that probably tonight. So I'm going to mount the camera. It's going to spin around. Bear with me. I still got to check out what that looks like online. You guys will have to let me know. There we go. There. Going. Okay, then I got to set it this direction for the wind. You guys like the best wind cancellation. There's no Bluetooth, so you're not going to hear any wind in the Samsung Galaxy or Gear 7. There we go. Alright, so we're going to throw this in sport mode. Which is like the only traffic I run into. Like right there, that was it. So I also wanted to go over, so I got the light. You're going to see a video on that. I'm liking it so far. It's rechargeable. Supposedly will last about 200 hours, which easily should make it through a month. And then you unscrew it. It's really cool. You just unscrew it and then charge it up and good to go. I think I have the, I don't think I turned the light on. No, I did I? No, it's on. Okay. Everything's good. I just didn't check to see. There we go, so I can see if there's any messages. What else was I noticing? Oh yeah, so this morning, coming in when I'm going full speed on this thing, at about 28 miles an hour, what I do notice, like right now on this helmet, I'm not wearing my, I've got this like thin cloth that goes around my mouth and my ears, and I was using that. I always use that a lot during winter time. Keeps me a little warmer, but I wasn't wearing it this morning. So let's set this. Hang on a second. So I wasn't wearing it this morning, and then I noticed there's a lot more wind noise. Email. So a lot more noise than usual. So I do think it's one thing people don't think about when you're going above 20 miles an hour. You're doing like 28. The noise in your ears, definitely, it's not a lot of fun. So having that cloth thing really helps. Something to consider when you're e-biking it. The other thing is, between this, I have this one, which I'm borrowing, and then I have the Rad Rover, which I purchased. Both are great bikes. What I love about this bike is I get way more exercise out of it. Where the Rad, I end up just cruising at about 22 miles an hour, but don't really get much exercise. Where this one, it'll peg at 20. Above that is that torque sensing with the class 3, and then it goes up to 28 miles an hour. So that's why I've been riding this one a lot more. I've been getting actually in much better shape. Something also to consider. Let's make sure everything's working. Would appear. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it's almost 750 miles riding on this thing. Definitely feel the speed. There's a doggy down here, so we're gonna have to slow it down. There you go. I hadn't done any live streams in a while, so I thought I would bust one out. So anybody joining late, check out the beginning of this video. You'll see where I talk about the rear light. There's a new rear light that I am trying out, and so far I really like it. Just kind of sketch by there. Okay, I don't know what she's doing, but that looks dangerous. It really doesn't. Looks safe. Just trying to get I know there's a baseball thing around there. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too, I saw you going to work. I don't know if I said that on my last video. Oh, there's a hockey game going on. But I saw a coyote, a young coyote going to work. Someone left a message. There's some more messages. Hang on. What kind of bike am I riding? This is if you go to Cross Current Juiced Bikes, excuse me, if you go to juicedbikes.com, this is a Juiced Bikes Cross Current S. And then, what else? Sorry, the glare on my phone. Hello. And what else do we got? There's another one. Yeah, the Rad Rover's the other one. This is not the Rad Rover. This is the Cross Current from Juiced Bikes. And there's definitely a difference. A lot of kids there. See, now I'm hearing the wind. You're not hearing the wind noise probably, but okay, there's a bottle of water. But I am, it's deafening. When you get a lot of wind going. So that's where that face net thing I've got really makes a difference. Oh, wow, that's weird. Anyway, in that section. So, yeah, the biggest differences with most bikes, most e-bikes that you see out there in the market, and you're going to want to look for it. So if you're in the market, that's a bright light. It's 360. Look at the guy in front of me. He's got a real bright light on the back there. But most bikes are like a class 2, and I can't recommend enough a class 3, which is this Cross Current or the Juiced Bikes. A lot of their bikes are that. They've got the class 3, it'll do up to 28 miles an hour. It's also, a lot of their bikes have the torque sensing. So I definitely recommend doing that. I'm just gonna cruise over here really quick. Yeah, so there's always a lot of cool birds here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is it noticeable? See that guy right there? It's like this tall, like stork looking thing, but it's not a stork. And there's a bird right there. Like singing up a storm. That's it. This is my traffic. That's all I got. I've seen a lot of bikes like that, like they look super tall. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of that going on. But this one's really well balanced too. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to tell you. So I wanted to have one of my daughters try this bike or the Rad Rover, see if they could ride on it, be comfortable. They're both around between 5'1" and 5'2". Neither one was comfortable riding either bike. My one daughter on this bike, she did well. Then when she started to pedal in sport mode and got above 20, the handlebars were kind of doing this. So we slowed her down and didn't want her to keep, going, because for her, she's just not used to the speed. So that's something too that it does take time, I think, maybe for some people to get used to. Plus, I mean, granted, this is a large bike frame, and they are definitely not. It's not the kind of frame they would typically have, so we're going to cruise down this way. Hopefully this is coming through okay for you guys. It's a great trail. I definitely am spoiled. Some cool things through here, and they're working on this trail up here where I'll be able to just continue down the trail. Then when you go up hills, I'm just doing the accelerator and pedaling. Just kind of adds to it. Oh, you can see them. Wow, they're clearing out the path here. Look at that straight shot that way. That'll be nice when that's done. That'll be more riding trail for me. But it actually was around here. I'll get to the spot. There's a spot up here where the coyote was just kind of like, I thought it was just a dog loose. They're a lot, I don't know if fuzzy is the right word. They're quite fluffy. But he was just trotting along this way, like the way I'm going now. And I was going to work going this way. And I'm like, is that a dog? And he's just doing this thing, kind of like trotting along. And I slowed down and I thought, I don't know if he's gonna get aggressive, but like he's super cool. Just like, I don't have any video of it. I wasn't filming. I don't do that constantly, but yeah, it was really cool. All right, what else we got? No, you don't. At least I think in the entire U.S., but don't quote me on that. For as far as insurance is concerned, like being on the road or needing like auto insurance or, you know, class 3 bike insurance, there isn't a requirement for that. If you have, now if you're talking about like if somebody were to steal it, that, said I lost a connection there for a sec. Hopefully you're still there. Maybe just got disconnected temporarily. But let me finish that. Hopefully this will continue. But as far as any other kind of insurance, are we back? Homeowners insurance will typically cover e-bikes. And you probably just gotta reach out to your insurance company and see. But no, you don't need like a car insurance or anything like that. And what you end up doing is you end up saving a lot of money and you get healthier. So if you live within like 5 to 10 miles at the most, I'm 7 miles away, and it's, you do save money and you get healthier. So do it, nothing's stopping you. You spend the money other ways. Network connection is weak, it's telling me. Oh man, there's always something. So bear with me guys, it'll get better. Okay, is it still going? Guys, leave. I know it says it's weak, bear with me. Somebody leave me a comment. Lets me know it's still working, please. Excellent, come on, type it in there. Typey. Walk sign is on. Walk sign, I don't even know why I'm looking at, because I can hear it, I always forget that. Get better. How about now? Are we back? Guys, give me a sign. Hello. Y'all still with me? I think it says it's back now. Just make sure. Says it's still filming. So hopefully it's on. You guys can hear this. There we go. Are we back? 19. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Check that out. It's not a recumbent bike. It's going pretty fast. 20 miles an hour. It's the only part of the commute that gets a little sketchy. Connect to the network. That's pretty zippy. Oh, I got another video too. There's a guy that was commuting into work with like a single wheel. I have video of that happened this morning. So that was kind of cool. I'm gonna let this guy stay in front of me. He's doing like 20, almost 23 miles an hour. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I want to read the question, the statement. Good, at least we're still connected. All right. Yeah, as far as the Super 73 knockoff, as you're saying it, I think so. They do have it on their website. I think it's the Scrambler, right? I got a video on that too. But I do think they will. And you know, I really I love the competition, and I think you know, it's a growing community, and it's the worst videos, but keep getting another message. Let me see what that one is. We're just gonna do I'm like in no hurry to get home. Yeah, that's pretty good. This one does a lot of miles too. I don't know if it does that much, but yeah, I'm familiar with that FLX bike. That's got a cool look. It's got a very similar battery integration actually. But you know, they're good. It just depends on what you're looking for. What kind of commute? Are you using for a commute or using them for playing on the weekends? I've definitely been commuting with mine for over 2 years, so I'm enjoying all the options that are out there. But yeah, I'll show you. This one guy has, actually a friend of mine gave me one. I think it's an older generation. Something I need to drag out of the garage, but it's a single wheel. I just don't think I'd be any good at it. I've tried it a little bit, but it's a single wheel and you balance on it. But this guy had one this morning, and I will post the video tonight. You'll see. It's really cool. I think that's really specific. Looked like a briefcase kind of thing. Jeez, what the hell was that? Oh, I think we almost saw a car accident live. That would have been interesting. More like a fender bender. It was right over here. If you pan your camera over that way, there was a guy with one of those geo-orbital wheels. And I think when I was getting ready to cross and he was over there, I hesitated, like, should I try it? Because I really want to try one of those, but I think I ended up just being more hungry than curious. It's a weakness. Food is a weakness. So there you have it. Yeah, this thing's been a trooper though. Really love the, I use the cruise control quite a bit too. Kick it up. Let me activate cruise. 20 miles an hour. Little guy shows up, and then from there you can just hands off balance it. That's it. No pedaling, no hands. 20 miles an hour. We're on a flat surface right now. But it's really well. Gee. My apologies. There's the 5 freeway right there. So my commute, if you look on the map, it takes me from the 405 all the way to where I cross under. Here's the 5 freeway. People heading southbound. That direction's looking clear. Northbound this time it gets a little congested. So here we got a little kid here. We're gonna slow down. That's cute. And we got some kids. Now we're in the, yep, mute. There we go. All right, and that killed it, so I have to reset it. Go back, cruise control on. commute. So just like people in a car, you want to go to point A to point B as fast as you can typically, usually. So that's what I do.